Hello and welcome back to another SunburntSpartan session. So today we'll be going through a cafe piano top floor attack. So firstly, operator choices. So we want a hard breach, particularly Ace or Habana, a long range hard breach, to be able to open the red wall up from the hatch above and not get exposed to any shop players or people playing on the red stairs. We also want utility clear, as there tends to be a lot of utility in piano or the shop side or even on that red wall as well. Just being able to get through that. That could include EMPs or a Twitch drone, for example. And then we also need utility, so to be able to clear out anyone in the pixel piano side, maybe an Azami playing in there. We need something to get rid of that, as well as potential smokes or nades to get anyone out of freezer and washing side. Now I recommend two essential drone places, garage and pillar. The main reasoning for this is you can hold any rotates and get a lot of intel with these drones. As we see in this pillar side, we can see anyone rotating down the red hall side. We can see if anyone is going up the brown stairs or through reading, and we still get a little bit of intel of anyone playing on that heaven balcony. In garage, this is mainly to protect anyone on that south rappel. It can be a free kill as well if that call is given. You know someone's going to be peeking that window. Easy kills to get. Okay, step one, we want to get to the roof and open hatches, as well as put claymores on jump outs. These jump outs I'm talking about are mainly the red hall or wood window jump out and the mining window jump out, as well as potentially the actual stage window itself jump out. You'd want to put claymores on these three windows. So we open both hatches up to put that pressure on, and we also have access now to the red side and shop side. Now step two, we want to open the red wall. Usually we want to open it on the right hand side, so it allows anyone who drops the red hatch to be able to play in a little safe area here. And it also means when you try walk into piano, you have that mini bar for a little bit of protection as well. Now the dangers of this side is obviously anyone walking up the red stairs will have direct access in and sight into minibar and further down into piano, so you just have to be very aware of that red flank. Sometimes there's a mute jammer or wall denial on that, which is why we want to repel on this mini window, and you can potentially chuck a nade or EMP from the roof as well, and just to be able to get anything off that wall so we can open it. Step three, get red and shop control. What that technically means is dropping down red and being safe and having a gun up on the shop side. You don't want to walk out into shop yet because you don't know what's happening in piano side. The biggest dangers for that is anyone on the red stairs and someone playing in the actual shop box. Now an easy way to clear off anyone in the shop box is getting on this south rappel. So this is why we have that garage camp as well. Now on this rappel you can shoot anyone in the shop. You can shoot out this side as well if anyone's tucked on this side of the wall. The dangers of this is if anyone's playing in piano, you have to be avoiding the person in piano just for now, and you want to get that shop control. So what that might mean is you shoot that open, you quickly shoot this out, make sure no one's in shop, moving around, avoiding anyone playing on this side of piano, and then once shop is taken, then everyone can move to piano side. So step four, take piano. Now piano has a lot of places you can hide behind, particularly with an Azami playing in there, or a mirror facing into that. This is where we need that util and utility clear. A lot of people like to just full send through shop and the red breach, which is fine as well. However, you want different angles to be able to clear out the piano player. So that's where our repels come in handy, being able to clear out anyone near the clock side or the minibar, or even in the deep couch area. Same with this stage rappel as well. You can clear out anyone on the lounge side here. And if you're really struggling with anyone playing near that stage side as well, getting on the south rappel once again, or the person who was there to clear shop can stay on this rappel and just try and pressure this piano person. So there's a lot of different angles you can pressure piano from. So you've taken piano, and the next step is to take washing and freezer. There's usually going to be a player around this pixel / washing area near the wide hall, constantly peeking out in piano. You can swing in, try get this pick, maybe throw some grenades in there, clear out the area quickly. If you are struggling to clear this area out, this is where the hard breach comes in as well. You can open up this washing wall, and that will force them to move out back into freezer side. You can get on this south rappel again, or the person even on that south stage rappel can just move over to here, and you can get another angle onto washing, and that will stop them from swinging out and using the head holes there. Now, the other reason we want to clear out freezer is for the default plant we're thinking about. So if we want to plant in this default bar side, we need to make sure that one, no one's actually in washing, because if there's a rotate there, they'll be able to shoot you. So that's why we clear out washing. But also, if they're playing in deep freezer and walk out into freezer, they can swing on the planter there. And unless someone is in shop, the shop box, holding that swing, or someone on the new belt holding that swing as well, which this area is quite dangerous to be holding, it means the planter is exposed. So we want to be able to just clear that freezer side up. What we can do is potentially put an ace charge or a hard breach hole in the wall. It doesn't have to be a rotate in any way. You just have to be able to deny anyone from walking up in freezer. Now there will be a potential rotate here, so people on cocktail will be able to shoot back if you open this side up. But once again, it's a double way angle. You can make sure that no one's going to be swinging out deep there. Okay, so you've cleared washing and freezer. Now we want to just make sure that no one is lurking in the bar side here. So no one's lurking or hiding in this skinny and fat side here. And you don't want anyone really playing in this area because it's really easy to get aggressive, potentially chuck the C4 out here. So we would have our, hopefully, a shot player who's covering, washing the head holes or any rotates. But this person doesn't need to overswing. They just need to make sure that this person or anyone playing near this cocktail heaven side doesn't swing out and kill this planter here. So you've cleared bar. The diffuser person needs to figure out how they're going to get there. So if you're going through the new belt, you have to be careful of reading side, of the heaven side, or run and sprint through shop and try get here to plant. As I mentioned in the short, if this bar is shot out, once again, you can make a run for it and plant behind trash, or you can plant behind this bar as well. This one is a little more risky because someone can swing out in the rotate, or they can shoot straight through this bar. This is more solid, but if you run deeper, you have to be very careful of any rotates there. Now, the biggest dangers for this entire attack is the flank on the red stairs. This has to be covered or have a claymore, or when someone dies, have a camera on this red stairs. And when going for the plant and you have taken washing and potentially freezer, the Whitehall walk up into piano is dangerous as well. Another danger is someone potentially playing below with utility and C4, such as a Velk or a Pulse, or potentially a Solace as well to deny plant later into the round. You need to identify this early to see if you need to chase them down, but remember your main objective is on the top floor. You just want to be able to deny their C4 or Solace being able to shoot from below when things are going down. You don't want to be spending a minute and a half looking for someone below and then running out of time on the top floor. Once plant is down, they have to be able to come to you. You can stay back here and shop, hold those flanks, or have someone on the roof be able to hold from skylight. You'll be able to cover crosses. You won't be able to cover the defuse though. So if you are on skylight and they are starting to defuse, you have to think about either dropping the hatches or the skylight to be able to deny that plant. Disclaimer, you have to be very flexible on the attack with what utility they have. For example, if they have a piano mirror setup as well, you might want to think of bringing Ash or Twitch to be able to clear those mirrors out quickly. If they've got this open as well, you might not want to hold in piano, you might want to hold a little further back, just making sure no one can walk up on the Whitehall, or just play on this further back side of stage and making sure no one can walk into freezer without contesting necessarily any mirrors on cocktail side. Things like that, you have to be very flexible with your utility and with your team there. So I hope you learned something about this video. Good luck with the grind, and share this video with your friends to try out this attack.